It's Matt with Olympus Reptiles, and today I want you to do me a favor. I want you just to, while you're watching this, just close your eyes for a second like this and just listen to the sound of my voice for just a moment. Just humor me for a moment. So close your eyes, listen to the sound of my voice. I want you to pretend that it's a little bit in the way back. Let's say it's about, I don't know, March 14th. 3, 1, 4. Because that's Pie Day! And today's update on pies. So, let's talk about some pies. Yep, that's right. I didn't go with the ball joke. I went with the nerd joke. Okay, we hatched 4 pies. They've all started to feed. They're all getting close to being ready. Now, obviously we're taking pre-orders on these on our Patreon. Hint, 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 hint. Go get on our Patreon. And you can pre-order one of these if you want. If not, we're going to sell 2 of them anyway, no matter what happens. So we'll see. This is one of the ones we're going to sell. I love this snake. God, this is beautiful. I'll tell you what, I was really close to keeping it. This is a female. And again, what I look for in my pies is that orange. Just all that orange. It's just what you're after. And I like a lot of banding. I don't like a pie that's 80% white. That's not what my bag is. I prefer, banding. For me, in the perfect world, you're probably talking 60-40, and it's all pieced out and banded. For weight on these guys, let's see what it is. No matter what, they need at least one more meal. Now you can see they're at 74, so they're getting really close. Just love that. And this is a female. So 1 female pie. I got 1 more female pie to show you. And this is the one that I don't care if you're a subscriber here or a subscriber on our Patreon, you can't have it. This is my holdback. And based on what I just told you, you can probably see why. Full band, full band, full band, full band, full band, almost a full band. Then you got some white flaming that's coming up on the sides there and there. It looks really cool. So anyway, and for me, this is about as good as it gets. I guess if I was going to be like really super picky, this here would be fully banded, and this would have a little bit of a break and be a full band, and then I'd be happy. But we got 5 full bands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And almost a 6th, so really happy with how the snake came out, and because of that's why I chose to keep her. So pretty awesome. Put her back. This is pie number 3. Nope, take that back. I got them out of order. So this is pie number 3. And you're probably saying, why does it matter? Well, it actually does matter. I'll explain why here in a minute. And this is a male pie. Now he's what I'd consider to be a fairly low white. He's almost got a ring there. He's got a full ring there and there, but really nice color. Really pretty snake. Low white pies, a lot of people really love them, I wouldn't hesitate to have this in my collection. As a matter of fact, I've got some that are fairly low white. My male's not a very high white. Probably a little higher than this, but not much. Anyway, really cool looking little snake. And this one's going to be available. This other one is not. And that's this one right here. And that's just because it's got a couple bands of white. I think it's got a little more white going on than the other one. And you can see it's almost a band there and there. Really nice 2 orange color. Just an excellent pie if you're not looking for the super high whites. Now, I'm not keeping this. And I know I've already told you how we do the pre-orders. I'm telling you this one isn't available. But here's why. When we did the pied clutch, the way we purchased our pied female that produced these was we kind of purchased her as part of a breeding loan. So she was given to us in advance, and the deal was this, that we would let them hold back a male, which is what he did here. He picked that male, and then we'd split the sales with them with us holding back a female. So as part of me selling, or not selling, as part of me purchasing that female who's breed size, I got to give this guy up to him as part of his choice. So, can't sell you that one either. But, that is kind of our pies, our pied updates. They're all doing wonderful. So, that's kind of that. Kurt, you got any questions?
Yeah, it does. How much white or how much white they don't have, is that passed on genetically?
That's a really good question. I'm glad you asked it, because whenever I do a video we're just going to show you a bunch of pies, it's probably not the most exciting video. It is not genetic. From everything I've read, that, and there's people who will try to line breed that and may be successful, so it may prove that you can. But from what I've read, the white is pretty much random. So when you're breeding pies, if you take a low white and a low white, you can throw a high white. Medium whites can be all over the map. High whites can throw lows. It really doesn't matter. But what you really want to look for when it comes to pie breeding, in my opinion, is the color of where the color is. I want my pies to be orange. There's no other genes in this. This is just a straight pie. There's no yellow belly. There's no pastel. No nothing. And you have that really nice orange. So then when you add something like yellow belly to it, now you'll have something amazing. And you know what's going to always piss me off? See that little black scale, that one little black fleck? Every time I say, I'm like, oh my god, is that a mite? Oh no, it's a scale. I hate when they do that, but I can live with that. So anyway, that's what I look for, is the orange, because that is genetic. If you have really dark pies, it's going to throw darker pies. If you keep your pies bright and you keep the best looking individuals and pass that genetic on, those genes, you're going to throw brighter and nicer pies as a general rule, at least in my opinion. So that's where I'm at on pied breeding. Any other questions, Kurt?
No.
Alright guys, thanks for watching, and like I say, look for these to be at shows near you soon. I will probably, if they don't get pre-snapped up this week, I expect the 2 pies that are for sale to be available at the Kansas Reptile Expo! That's in Manhattan, Kansas. Manhattan, Kansas. That's our home show. So if you're around the Kansas area, you want to make a trip, come on down. That'll be, what day is that, Kurt? September 3rd, I think? September 3rd at the Clarion Hotel. For those local folks.
4 Points in.
Is it the 4 Points by Sheraton now?
Yeah.
This hotel has changed names in the time I've lived in this town like 100 times. For you locals, for you Manhattanites, you'll know it as the old Holodome. But it is the 4 Points by Sheraton. Come on down there. Check it out. Really good show. A lot of vendors going to be there. I'll be there. Camera guy Kurt will be there, so you can come up, say hi, and meet us. We are expecting a new t-shirt order. Unfortunately, it won't be ready by then, so we won't have any shirts. But that's alright, because I'm also planning on going to Denver, as long as the tables don't sell it, so you can come get your shirt from me in Denver. And if these don't sell at Manhattan, they'll most likely be at Denver. Alright, any other questions, Kurt?
No.
Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.